Hello everyone and welcome back to Ushanka Show. Today's video is episode number 8, review of the criminal case of Kulikova Antonina, which was going on back in 1948. And as I mentioned earlier, this is episode number 8. If you somehow missed my previous episodes, I'll post the link to the playlist below in the comment section. Let's go. Okay, so we are at the page number 32. And once again, it's a protocol doпрос. There's another interrogation. Standard form we saw before. What's new? It's a different person now. So now Senior Lieutenant Nikolaev, who is a senior interrogator or investigator, on July 12, 1948, he was interrogating Maria Nikiforova. So there's another lady. She was born in 1897. So that's 10 years before my grandparents were born. And she was born in Petserima, which is Russian name Pechory. So that's the name of town or the village. And she also lived in Tallinn. Weitzenberg, number 12, apartment 2. So that's probably the lady that lived, Nikiforova. Okay, so that's the one that they lived together, shared the same apartment, shared a room and apartment. Nationality, she's Russian, citizen of Soviet Union. Didn't belong to any party. That's interesting, it's always беспартийный. So, are you communist or you беспартийный, or no party association? There was no other choices. This is interesting. Education, малограмотная. So this is uneducated or little education. My grandparents also were малограмотные. Like my grandma, actually, I only learned in the 80s that she didn't know how to read. Number of her passport, which was issued in January of 1945. And her position, her job was, she was a cook at the military outfit number 81356. So that's her information, and she signed the paper. That's correct information. And Comrade Nikolaev didn't bother to fill any of these questions about what did you do before revolution, after revolution, any of your awards. Nothing was of interest, so he just put the giant Z letter, which shows that you cannot add later anything that could mark like there's nothing here. Alright, so at the page 33, and she's a witness, so it's crossed out, so she's not the one who is guilty, she's the witness. The witness Nikiforova Maria, July 12, 1948. And there's a warning. Задача ложных показаний предупреждена об ответственности. So for given false statements, she was warned about, so she get in trouble according to the Article 95, once again, of Criminal Code of Russian Federation, though everything is going on in Estonia. And she signed that, yes, I'm aware that I shouldn't lie. Question. Do you know citizen Kulikova Antonina? Answer. Yes, I do. I met Kulikova Antonina in April of 1944 in Tallinn. Since that time and up to her arrest, we lived together in the same room. Or she lived with me in the one room. Question. Какие у вас с Куликовой были взаимоотношения? What kind of relations did you have with Kulikova? Reply. I have a normal relations with Kulikova. They were normal. Личных счетов у нас с ней не было и нет. So she had no like grudges against her before or now. Question. Чем занималась Kulikova? Oh wow, период оккупации. That's a great question. So what did Kulikova do during the German occupation of Estonia while she lived in Tallinn? Okay, so that's a new angle here. Answer. According to Kulikova's words, I knew that before the war she lived in town of Vyborg, where she was evacuated from towards Leningrad, but somehow she couldn't evacuate further, so she was evacuated towards Leningrad but didn't make it all the way to the city, and she found herself on a territory occupied by Germans in Leningrad region, where she moved to Estonia in town of Narva. In Narva, till spring of 1944, Kulikova worked as the housekeeper at the citizens' Embrech. In the spring 1944, the people of the town of Narva, they were evacuated by Germans deeper into Estonia, and Kulikova moved to Tallinn. In the city of Tallinn, Kulikova found a job as a cleaning lady at some German outfit in Vyshgorod and исполняла самую черную работу. It performed just the basic manual work. I think in German they use the same word, Schwarzarbeit, black work. So this is what we say in Russian, черная работа. Financially, Kulikova weren't doing really well, and that was the reason how I met Kulikova, because I felt bad for her and I accepted her to my apartment. Otherwise, I don't know anything else about Kulikova. I didn't notice anything like bad that she was up to. So next question. What Kulikova Antonina was doing after freeing Estonia from Germans? Replied, after freeing territory of Estonia from Germans, Kulikova got the job as a laborant, so like a lab technician, at the hospital where she worked till her arrest. Question. What did she tell you, what Kulikova Antonina told you about her activities besides her main job after freeing Estonia from Germans? Answer. Apart from her job in the hospital, Kulikova worked somewhere else in Rahumeia, but what kind of job she was doing there, I absolutely not aware of. And about any other activities of Kulikova, I don't know anything about, except the fact that last year, in 1947, I don't remember exact date, Kulikova told me that she is a secret agent of MGB, but she didn't specify what kind of work she does, and I wasn't really interested. I wasn't asking any questions. In the evenings, Kulikova often left the house, and when I was asking her where she was going, she replied she was having a business meetings. Of course, I could guess what kind of meetings those were, but I never asked Kulikova about it. Actually, I didn't. The fact that she told me that she was a secret agent of the MGB, I really didn't pay much attention to it, to her words, and her activity in that field absolutely didn't interest me, of course, because you don't want to get in trouble. About months later, or a couple of months, if not sure, Kulikova told me that she is no more a secret agent of MGB, and I replied, oh well, it's good, and nothing. I didn't ask anything else, and she never told me anything else. Question. Did Kulikova Antonina ever tell you about tasks that she received from the MGB? Answer. No, she never told me about anything, any jobs that she was given, and I wasn't interested in that either. Except for the one situation when Kulikova Antonina left and she wasn't home for a whole week. When she came back to Tallinn, I asked Kulikova Antonina where was she, and she replied, "Don't ask me," and I never asked her again. Question. Would you like to add anything else to your statement? Answer. I don't have anything additional to my, so it's not really a statement, to my показания, to my information I gave you. I read the protocol and it's recorded correctly. That's her signature, and interrogator, senior investigator, MGB Estonska SR, senior lieutenant Nikolaev. So now we have her neighbor ensnared in the same case, but looks like, besides she's not educated, but she was really good at dodging all those questions. Okay, my friends, so this concludes episode 8 of our review of a criminal case for Kulikova Antonina. We have about 10 more pages, 10 more documents to go through. I'm trying to just kind of wrap it up as quick as I can. And I hope you enjoyed this video. As always, please don't forget to like it, post a comment, share with your friends, and we'll talk to you soon. До свидания. Goodbye.